going on, guys? Mike, aka Madness DFS with DFS Army on X and in our Discord, back with another MLB Prize Picks video. June 18th, Thursday, June 18th, and I have three of the best Prize Picks plays available on today's MLB slate, and we're going to get right into it right now. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe on your way in while I get my screen shared here. First play we're going to. I'm getting this straight from the DFS Army Player Props tool. It's the best tool in the industry. You get access to this as part of our premium subscription. There's a link in the description. Go ahead and get yourself signed up for that. Use promo code MADD, M-A-D-D. We're going Sean Manaea, over 5 strikeouts. Let's get him pulled in here before we get too crazy here. We'll touch on yesterday's slip, too. Yesterday's video went 3-0, swept that bad boy. So if you played that 3-man slip, you got that winner. But Sean Manaea, over 5 strikeouts. This came down quite a bit from an odds to hit perspective, just because the line is starting to move towards the 4.5 instead of the 5.5. But at 4.5, we're seeing juice to the over at -163, -160. So the books think he's getting to at least 5. Over this number in 2 of his last 4 games, 23.8% strikeout rate on the season with an expected strikeout rate of 24.5. So we're going to get some positive regression for Sean Manaea here. And honestly, the strikeout matchup is great. The Phillies ranked 7th in the league in strikeout rate on the season. So I think Sean Manaea gets us to at least 5 strikeouts in this one. If he gets to 6, perfect, we win. 5, we push. Not that I'm looking to push by any means, but the value just makes sense to throw him in at least a 3-man. And probably a good play to put in those bigger slips, those 5-6 man slips. So we're going to ease into this video. Sean Manaea, over 5 strikeouts. I did mention yesterday's video, swept Kyle Lehigh, over 3.5 strikeouts, easily got over 7 strikeouts. Shohei Ohtani, he was popular on X. All of the totes on X were saying, hammer Shohei Ohtani over 6 strikeouts. Hammer Shohei Ohtani over 6 strikeouts. The matchup wasn't good for strikeouts. He got to 5, but doesn't matter. We still hit. And then Rhys Hoskins, he was kind of my lock of the day. Under half a walk. That was never really in consideration. So this one hit. Hopefully you guys played it. If you did, hit the like and subscribe. Do me a favor. We're going to kind of go back to the other side of that Mets and Phillies game for our second play. Again, from the player props tool, Kyle Schwarber, over half a run. Get him loaded in here. There's too many Kyles. Kyle Schwarber, let's see here, over half a run. So the player props tool has this at a 55.5% odds to hit. -133 is the lowest juice across the books. That's at DraftKings Sportsbook. It goes all the way up to -175 at FanDuel. And anything in between, -150, -145. We don't pay that juice on PrizePicks. So I'm just going to hammer them anytime I see these type of numbers. Phillies have an implied total of 5. Schwarber has reverse splits on the season against lefty Sean Manaea. Against lefties, he's hitting 280 compared to a 225 batting average against righties with a slug of 590 and an OPS of 985. Probably see him in that 2-hole of the Phillies lineup. Love this spot for Kyle Schwarber. I think he goes over half a run. He's honestly due, too. He's only gone over 1 of his last 6 games. So give me the over on Kyle Schwarber. Before we get to the last play of the slate, it's going to be a play we kind of go back to. I got to show off the Discord here. We were kind of on fire last night. This underdog slip hit, Langoliers, Horowitz both went over half their runs. This one was frustrating. This was my giveaway slip on X. Hopefully you saw it, but didn't quite get there. So Goldschmidt got us there with a home run. Only reason I did this is because we had some bonus funds we had to use on underdog. But Goldschmidt got a homer. Austin Riley went 3 for 4, no home runs. Suzuki went 2 for 4, no home runs. So it is what it is. Those are kind of those lottery type slips anyway. But and then this one, we got a WNBA discount. Natasha Howard, this one hit too. So really good day across the board. Everything we drop in this Discord, so between underdog, prize picks, sleeper, your sportsbook plays. This is where Mutt's dropping all of his sportsbook plays. MLB, WNBA, obviously NFL is right around the corner. And then alternate app, this is where the DK Pick 6 parlay play better, those kind of plays are in. Everything we drop in there gets tracked in our player props tracker. And that's how we get to $2,000 profit on the year. This is probably closer to $3,000 now. This hasn't updated in a hot second. It's been updated, but for some reason that number's not updating. So we'll get that updated for you guys, but it's closer to $3,000 profit on the year. This DFS Army player props package pays for itself. Go sign up. Final play we're going to go to is this Kyle Schwarber prop keeps bumping. It's now at minus 139 at DraftKings. So go get that while you can. Final play we're going to is right back to the well with Shea Langoliers over half a run. Like I said, we went with this one over on Underdog last night, and it got us there. We're going back to the well here. I love playing the Oakland A's. Well, the Oakland A's when they're in Vegas. They, let's see. They are scoring runs in bunches, and so is every team they're playing. This has a 54.4% odds to hit. Again, massive juice to the over. Minus 153 at DraftKings Sportsbook, all the way up to minus 165 at FanDuel. Over this number in 3 of his last 5 games. And like I said, this game is back in Vegas. We're seeing runs left and right. It's a little league ballpark. The A's have an implied total of 5.5 and a decent matchup against Jose Siriano. Langoliers will be up at 2-hole, 3-hole. I think it's 2-hole. But regardless, he's going to be at the top of the order. He might just hit one out. He's a solid option for a home run if you want to dabble in the home run market. But there are your 3 free plays. I'm going to get this one in. Do the same thing as yesterday, 0.1 unit. I'll drop this in the Discord right now. If you're in the Discord, you're going to get this before anybody that's watching this video. So go jump in the Discord, get that. Other than that, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe on your way out, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Got the best coaches in the game. We really ain't playing. We regroup up in the Slack chat where the coaches debrief. We be piecing these puzzles, occupy the chunk of the pie. Ain't no lie.